Established in 1993 with a bold royal vision to create a world-class carrier, the airline officially commenced its commercial flight operations on January 20th, 1994, serving regional routes. In May 1994, Qatar Airways marked a major milestone, launching its very first international flight, flying from Doha to Amman. During its early years of operation, the airline was a small regional carrier managed with a tiny workforce of around 75 employees and just 2 older Airbus A310 aircraft. A historic turning point came in 1997, when the airline was officially relaunched under the visionary guidance of the Emir, His Highness Nag. In that same year of 1997, His Excellency was appointed as the Chief Executive Officer, whose dynamic leadership would soon we will accept nothing less than perfection. By 2003, Qatar Airways made history. They became the first airline to fully pass the strict IATA operational safety audit with a 100% compliance rate. During the 2000s, Qatar Airways expanded at an incredible speed, connecting Doha to all 6 inhabited continents, from Europe and the Americas to Asia and Africa. In 2011, Qatar Airways achieved the pinnacle of aviation recognition. To consolidate national strategic goals, the government of Qatar acquired full ownership of Qatar Airways in 2013. In October 2013, Qatar Airways officially joined oneworld. It became the first major Gulf carrier to sign with a premier alliance. In April 2014, a monumental transition took place. Qatar Airways moved its hub to the new Hamad International, an ultra-modern gateway to the world.
Discover a world-class foundation, elevating Qatar Airways luxury services to unmatched heights of transit efficiency, seamlessly connecting your journey. Qatar Airways revolutionized premium travel, introducing the ultimate in business-class luxury, setting a brand new global standard.
Today, the airline operates a massive and highly advanced fleet of over 200 aircraft, including cutting-edge models like the Airbus A350, making it one of the youngest fleets in the skies. Over the decades, Qatar Airways has secured elite status, voted the Skytrax World's Best Airline, a record-breaking multiple times.
From its humble beginnings with just 2 planes, Qatar Airways has successfully evolved into a global aviation empire, transporting millions of passengers annually.
When Qatar Airways was initially established in November 1993, the newly formed national carrier did not possess a massive fleet or own any aircraft. Qatar Airways needed to begin operations quickly. They made a strategic decision to rent its very first airplane instead of waiting. The historic choice for their launch was a single Boeing 767-200ER, which was officially leased to kickstart commercial flights in January 1994. Operating with only one single aircraft, created a highly high-stakes environment where any delay could disrupt the schedule.
This solitary Boeing 767 carried the pride and future ambitions of Qatar's aviation sector on its wings during every single takeoff. Because the fleet size was exactly 1, the early routes were limited to select regional destinations that could be realistically serviced by a single plane.
A tiny team of around 75 dedicated employees worked around the clock to manage, maintain, and clean this specific aircraft between its frequent journeys.
Every turnaround had to be calculated with precision. There was no backup aircraft if something went wrong.
Fueling complete, wrap it up now.
The single leased Boeing 767 successfully connected Doha to regional hubs like Amman, Jordan. Proving that the airline could maintain strict schedules, experts watched closely in the beginning to see how a startup could survive, operating just one active aircraft. Yet Qatar Airways defied all the odds. This period of operating a single plane allowed the crew and management to master the foundational basics of luxury customer service on a smaller scale. The financial risk was carefully managed during this crucial first year, as renting one plane was far more cost-effective than buying a fleet outright. Having only one aircraft meant that the early branding of Qatar Airways relied heavily on the performance, reliability, and presentation of this single jet. For nearly 12 months, this lone aircraft flew back and forth across regional skies, slowly building a loyal customer base for the Qatari brand. The invaluable operational data gathered from flying this single Boeing 767 provided the exact blueprint needed for future global expansion.
It was only after proving the success of this single-plane operation that the airline confidently decided to expand by acquiring 2 Qatar Airways 310 aircraft later.
Today, aviation historians look back at that lone, leased Boeing 767 as the legendary spark that started the entire modern empire.
Qatar Airways began with just one rented plane. Today, they operate hundreds of jets, making their inspiring history truly remarkable.
This is history in the making. Qatar Airways operates the world's first biofuel flight.
This historic journey took place. A massive Qatar Airways A340-600 flew successfully from London Heathrow to the airline's home hub in Doha. The groundbreaking fuel used during this flight was a special blend, consisting of 50% conventional Jet A fuel and 50% synthetic gas-to-liquids kerosene. Developed over years of intense research, the GTL component of the fuel was derived from natural gas through a highly advanced chemical conversion process.
By testing this fuel on a live commercial flight, we proved synthetic fuels are completely safe.
The innovative biofuel blend was specifically designed to burn cleaner than standard petroleum, significantly reducing the release of harmful particulate emissions into the atmosphere.
This specific test flight was the result of a massive consortium that brought together Qatar Airways, Airbus, Shell, Rolls-Royce, and Qatar Petroleum.
The Trent 500 engines are performing perfectly.
All parameters match standard jet fuel.
The synthetic blend is a success.
This successful landing in Doha marks a monumental victory. It represents Qatar's strategic vision, a bold plan to become a global hub for clean energy research.
Qatar Airways undertook this ambitious project to address growing global concern over carbon emissions in aviation.
Because the GTL fuel performs beautifully in extreme temperatures, the test proved highly valuable for airlines operating in the hot climate of the Middle East. The data gathered from this single commercial test flight provided global aviation scientists with crucial insights into the long-term viability of synthetic fuels.
Following the success of the 2009 flight, Qatar Airways established itself as an absolute pioneer and industry leader in environmental responsibility.
This milestone flight demonstrated that airlines could successfully diversify their energy sources. No modifications were needed for the engines or fueling systems.
International aviation authorities praised Qatar Airways for taking such a bold, practical step toward reducing the carbon footprint of commercial air travel.
This historic test flight paved the way for the state of Qatar to build major production facilities dedicated to creating cleaner aviation fuels for the future.
Today, the global aviation industry heavily relies on that historic journey from London.
Knowing that the airline took such an active role in testing green technology early on highlights how Qatar Airways looks toward the future of global aviation.
In June 2017, a geopolitical crisis struck. We need to reroute all airborne flights immediately. Neighboring countries abruptly closed their airspace. Find any available corridor now!
We have a critical situation. Airspace is closing.
Despite sudden restrictions, Hamad International Airport remained fully operational, demonstrating its resilience as a world-class aviation hub.
We have to reroute the entire network right now. We are moving the fleet through Iranian airspace.
Divert Flight 93 to Gate 14.
Your connection is on schedule.
While others cut back in the face of crisis, Qatar Airways defiantly launched new routes, proving to the world that it could not be isolated.
Under immense pressure, Qatar Airways faced a massive blockade. They rapidly adjusted fuel and flight times, securing the nation's lifeline to the world. Hamad International Airport quickly adapted, sustaining the nation with vital cargo flights. Ground infrastructure mobilized immediately. Facing an unprecedented blockade, Qatar Airways rapidly transformed its operations. Prioritizing vital food and medical supplies, they brought essential goods directly to the... Seamless coordination ensured Qatar's markets remained fully stocked. Airport logistics and Qatar Airways prevented any supply shortages.
Airspace shut down globally, but Qatar Airways did not cancel a single flight. Analysts praised it as a masterclass in crisis management.
To bypass the regional restrictions, Qatar Airways utilized its advanced, long-range fleet, including Boeing 777s and Airbus A350s, which could easily...
We'll be landing at Hamad International shortly. Their efficiency and luxury service were just seamless.
When the blockade tried to isolate it, Hamad International Airport stood resilient, proving its strategic role as a vital gateway connecting East and West.
Through clever financial planning and operational agility, Qatar Airways minimized the economic impact of the blockade and maintained its status as a leading global carrier. During the crisis, Hamad International Airport broke records. Thousands of tons of goods were handled daily, operating with absolute precision, unlocking a new standard in global logistics.
Their unwavering dedication proved that our foundation was built on solid ground. When the blockade was lifted years later, Qatar Airways emerged even stronger, more versatile, and more independent than it had ever been before. When a sudden embargo was imposed on Qatar in June 2017, the nation's economy faced an immediate threat due to its heavy reliance on imported food. Qatar Airways Cargo immediately sprang into action, transforming from a standard commercial freight division into a critical national lifeline overnight.
This terminal is now the epicenter. It drives the nation's emergency supply chain.
With its only land border completely sealed, Qatar Airways had to act fast, replacing hundreds of daily cargo trucks with a continuous, massive airlift.
Within the first few weeks of the blockade, Qatar Airways Cargo recorded a staggering 160% year-on-year increase in imports to prevent any market shortages.
The surge was unprecedented.
From 180 tons to over 900 tons daily.
Every minute counts.
To keep up with the incredible demand, Qatar Airways quickly expanded its operational capacity by chartering third-party aircraft, including Boeing 747 freighters.
Hamad International Airport's state-of-the-art facilities prove vital. They protect massive shipments of fresh milk and produce, arriving from international allies.
This massive cattle airlift required more than 20 dedicated flights, all coordinated by Qatar Airways, to jumpstart a brand new industry.
As these live animals arrived at Hamad International Airport, specialized logistics teams transferred them safely to local farms, helping the nation achieve dairy self-sufficiency within months.
While passenger traffic faced regional restrictions, Hamad International Airport saw its total air freight volume surge by 10%.
Bypassing the blockade, Qatar Airways sourced essentials from Turkey, Iran, and Australia. They utilized their global network. The incredible efficiency displayed by Hamad International Airport during this national emergency completely neutralized the economic weapon of a sudden siege. Beyond food supplies, Qatar Airways Cargo was instrumental in flying in heavy industrial machinery and equipment to ensure that major national infrastructure projects never paused.
Qatar proved its trade logistics could remain unbroken. The cargo hub operated under maximum pressure. It effectively demonstrated global resilience.
This crisis management successfully shifted perception, proving it was resilient, one of the most agile networks in the world. This legendary cargo campaign turned a severe economic threat into a historic triumph of national security. Experience a world like never before with the world's best airline.
In February 2017, Qatar Airways etched its name into history by launching one of the longest commercial direct flights in the world.
This record-breaking ultra-long-haul route connected Hamad International Airport directly to Auckland.
This historic flight covered an astonishing distance, approximately 14,535 kilometers, showcasing the global reach of Qatar Airways.
To successfully execute this monumental route, Qatar Airways deployed its state-of-the-art Boeing 777-200LR, specifically engineered for extreme endurance.
The return journey from Auckland back to Hamad International Airport took even longer, lasting nearly 17 hours and 30 minutes. This was due to strong high-altitude headwinds.
Operating a flight of this immense duration required Qatar Airways to carry a highly specialized crew consisting of 4 pilots and 15 cabin crew members.
Hamad International Airport prepares. Over 1,000 meals are meticulously handled. Multiple tons of snacks are loaded, keeping passengers comfortable on their journey. 10 time zones, one continuous journey, chasing the sun across the world, witnessing multiple sunrise and sunsets, all from the comfort of your seat.
This is a truly historic moment. This flight marks a new era in aviation history.
A warm welcome to Auckland. This historic flight marks the opening of a vital new aerial bridge, connecting people and cultures like never before.
This ultra-long-haul route solidified Hamad International Airport as a premier hub between Europe and Oceania.
To minimize passenger fatigue, Qatar Airways introduced customized lighting. Advanced air purification systems keep the cabin air clean and fresh.
The immense fuel capacity required for this direct flight demanded highly precise weight calculations by the engineering teams at Hamad International Airport before takeoff. Qatar Airways utilizes the cargo hold of this long-range jet to transport valuable trade goods, boosting economic ties. Navigating the vast and remote Southern Ocean, Qatar Airways proves its absolute reliability. With advanced navigation capabilities, through global disruptions and changing times, one connection remained unbroken: Qatar Airways to New Zealand. Fiercely committed, sustaining our vital link. Today, this legendary ultra-long-haul service stands as a brilliant testament to the operational excellence of Qatar Airways and the World International Airport.
Long before it became a world-class aviation hub, this site was nothing but open water.
To build a mega airport capable of supporting Qatar's rapid growth, engineering teams had to literally reclaim a massive piece of land from the sea.
This ambitious land reclamation project remains one of the largest and most complex engineering tasks ever completed in the history of Qatar. Over 60 million cubic meters of sand, rock, and earth were systematically moved to create a brand new coastal landscape for Hamad International Airport. More than half of the entire footprint of Hamad International Airport sits directly on this artificially engineered land that used to be deep ocean water. Engineers had to carefully drain the sea and stabilize the ground to support the heavy runways used by Qatar Airways. This remarkable transformation of the sea into solid land provided the expansive geographical foundation required for Qatar Airways to scale up its global operations.
Building this airport on reclaimed land required constant environmental monitoring. To protect Qatar's marine ecosystem, we track water quality in real time.
Deep concrete seawalls and specialized armored rock layers were built. They protect Hamad International Airport from powerful ocean waves.
Sophisticated drainage systems lie beneath the runways, keeping Hamad International secure from rising sea levels.
International lecture experts view this coastal miracle as a brilliant testament to the futuristic infrastructure goals. For transit passengers flying high above the coast, Hamad International Airport reveals a stunning layout, completely sculpted out of the sea.
This success allowed Qatar Airways to establish a centralized hub without occupying valuable mainland territory.
It took years of round-the-clock labor and billions of dollars in strategic investment by Qatar to successfully pull off this massive engineering victory.
Heavy cargo ships delivered materials. These materials fortify the foundation.
Bring the next vessel in.
This built Hamad International Airport.
This coastal engineering marvel effectively placed Qatar at the absolute forefront of modern mega-project development and innovative urban planning. Today, every single traveler boarding a Qatar Airways flight at Hamad International Airport is standing on an artificial oasis that was conquered entirely from the open sea.
The Al Safwa First Lounge, operated exclusively by Qatar Airways, stands proudly as one of the largest and most luxurious first-class airport lounges anywhere in the world.
Situated in the heart of Hamad International Airport, this sprawling oasis offers elite travelers an unmatched level of privacy, tranquility, and high-end hospitality. This lounge draws inspiration from Qatar's iconic Museum of Islamic Art. Notice the harmony of clean, minimalist lines and geometric shapes.
Step through the private entrance. These grand sandstone walls make you feel like you're inside a royal palace, rather than a busy airport terminal. High ceilings and massive open spaces were strategically incorporated by Qatar Airways to give passengers a deep sense of peace and freedom.
Welcome to a journey through time, where heritage meets the modern traveler. Curated by the Museums of Qatar, this is your cultural showcase.
Experience world-class dining before you fly. This is the Qatar Airways Lounge Experience. Experience world-class luxury. Taste gourmet international dishes. Enjoy warm Qatari hospitality. Only at Hamad International Airport. For ultimate relaxation, the lounge features the exclusive Vitality Spa. Enjoy rejuvenating treatments and private jacuzzi access. Experience seamless productivity at Hamad International Airport, with fully equipped private workstations and high-tech boardrooms to stay productive. For passengers facing long layovers at Hamad, the lounge offers multiple private bedrooms, designed identical to luxury hotel suites.
May I assist you with anything today?
Welcome back, Mr. Keith, Memajit. I have arranged everything for you. Please enjoy your stay with us today.
Through major strategic investments, Qatar has created a global benchmark for luxury aviation transit.
Spending time inside the Al Safwa First Lounge remains an unforgettable highlight for anyone flying first class with Qatar Airways through Hamad International Airport. Experience the world like never before. Welcome to the Orchard, a magnificent indoor tropical garden. It covers 6,000 square meters. Located at the center of the terminal expansion, discover a peaceful natural retreat. Experience tranquility in the middle of a bustling hub. Relax and recharge with Qatar Airways. The state-of-art facility features over 300 real trees and more than 20,000 plants, all carefully sourced from sustainable forests across the world and brought directly to Qatar. At the center of the orchard, a stunning water feature cascades gracefully, creating a calm atmosphere for guests traveling through Qatar.
The entire design was carefully engineered by the state of Qatar to set a brand new global standard for luxury and nature-inspired airport architecture.
Passengers transiting on long-haul Qatar Airways flights can enjoy strolling along lush green pathways without ever leaving the climate-controlled comfort of the airport. This glass roof was engineered with high-tech glass to filter sunlight. It nourishes plants while keeping the interior cool. Welcome to a world where nature meets luxury. Discover boutiques and dining curated by Qatar Airways. The installation of the Orchard has solidified the reputation of Hamad International Airport. It is one of the most innovative and passenger-friendly hubs in the world.
Travelers stepping into this green oasis often feel as though they have stepped into a tropical rainforest, rather than a transit concourse in Qatar.
We manage over 25,000 unique plants here.
Welcome to the Qatar Airways Privilege Club Lounge. The continuous circulation of fresh air and natural humidity created by the garden provides a refreshing environment for long-distance travelers visiting Qatar.
The Orchard represents a core element of the massive strategic expansion phase to increase the annual capacity of Hamad International Airport to over 50 million passengers.
Wow, look at how beautiful this water feature is.
Through visionary investments like the Orchard, Qatar Airways continues to elevate the passenger journey.
Today, the Orchard remains an iconic masterpiece of modern aviation engineering, making every layover at Hamad International Airport an unforgettable experience.
In 2016, Qatar Airways made headlines. They deployed the world's largest passenger airliner. It was for a surprisingly short regional route.
Hamad International Airport welcomes the giant of the skies. This Airbus A380 is cleared for a direct flight to nearby Dubai.
Covering a total distance of just around 379 kilometers, this journey became famous as the shortest scheduled international Airbus A380 route in the world for Qatar Airways.
Flight time today is approximately 40 minutes. We are already beginning our descent into the city.
The Airbus A380 is usually reserved for 14-hour long-haul journeys. Qatar Airways utilized its immense capacity to handle massive regional passenger demand.
Cabin crew, please prepare for arrival. Welcome to Doha.
Speed and efficiency redefine the turnaround at Hamad International Airport. Over 500 passengers loaded and unloaded in record time.
Welcome to our flight connecting Doha and Dubai. We will begin our descent into Dubai shortly.
Experience pure luxury in the sky. Even on the shortest route, Qatar Airways elevates your journey.
I can't believe we are actually on the
A380!
This is the shortest flight ever. Best 41 minutes ever.
It's a pleasure to serve you.
The strategic deployment of such giant aircraft reflected the sheer volume of point-to-point traffic flowing through Hamad International Airport during that era.
This low-altitude route profiles perfectly.
Agreed, that's maximum efficiency.
For many travelers, this short journey served as a memorable introduction to the world-class fleet operated by Qatar Airways.
The A380 highlights the dynamic operational flexibility. It operates on short regional legs from this mega hub.
Cabin crew, prepare for landing. Descent checklist completed.
Qatar Airways continuously challenged traditional norms to deliver unprecedented capacity and luxury.
Today, this historic route remains a legendary milestone. It is celebrated as a fascinating chapter in the story of Qatar.
In March 2017, Qatar Airways revolutionized global aviation, unveiling Qsuite, a groundbreaking product setting a new benchmark for premium travel.
Designed to bring first-class luxury to business class, Qsuite allowed Qatar Airways to offer passengers unprecedented levels of privacy and comfort.
The defining innovation of Qsuite was the introduction of the world's very first double bed available in a business class cabin, cementing Qatar Airways as a pioneer in aviation design.
Enjoy the ultimate sanctuary in the skies. Passengers departing from Hamad International Airport can now experience a private sanctuary in the sky that feels more like a boutique hotel room. Qatar Airways designed customizable quad seating areas. This allows passengers to create a private social or working space. Each individual Qsuite featured sliding privacy doors, an industry-first feature for business class that emphasized the luxury commitment of Qatar Airways.
The layout here is just incredible.
I can socialize or have complete privacy on demand.
The attention to detail in Qsuite reflected the cultural hospitality of Qatar, combining handcrafted Italian leather.
Qatar Airways Qsuite redefined luxury, winning world's best business class year after year.
Redefining long-haul travel from Hamad International Airport. Indulge in bespoke dining and discover a true sanctuary in the skies.
Our team analyzed every complex component. We had to exceed global safety standards.
Qatar's Qsuite. It forced rivals to rethink cabin design, redefining global aviation luxury, solidifying their leadership.
Transiting through Hamad International Airport, business travelers can now transition seamlessly from world-class, state-of-the-art airport lounges to fully private work suites in the sky.
By continuously retrofitting its modern fleet, Qatar Airways expanded the availability of Qsuite across its vast international network. Qatar Airways Qsuite represents the pinnacle of aviation design. Visionary investment drives global innovation. This is how Qatar consistently leads world industries. Today, the legendary Qsuite double-bed experience remains a proud highlight for travelers flying with Qatar Airways and passing through the world-class hub at Hamad International Airport.